Here's an update on my $608,000 payment that they were banging me on the bank with late charges and all this stuff. They said they're going to waive it, but I'm still yet to see that reflect on my statement. They said I got to wait for lender-placed insurance to actually be removed from the system, which I don't understand because the manager that handles the insurance said there is no deficiencies anymore in the system. So clearly somebody is not telling me the truth. And then there's a $40,000 insurance that I paid for premiums for 6 months when I had coverage already. So then I called the insurance company that the lender uses for lender-placed insurance and asked them for their deck pages and their policies and all that, because I want to know what I paid for and what I had already bought so I can get a refund for that. Now the bank, which is the loan servicer that services the loan, told me I got to wait 60 days from the carrier to determine if I'm going to get a refund or not. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm not waiting. I'm going to contact the carrier, get all the information, the policy that I paid for, and I'm going to compare it to the policy that I already bought, which is private policy, and see where the overlap coverage is, and then I'm going to ask for the refund. Because I had 6 months that I paid for this, and I should not have paid for it, because under federal law, and I use AI for this, the bank has to cancel lender-placed insurance if I provide coverage. And I did, but they did not. It took them 6 months to finally remove it. And that's a violation, so I'm going to actually file a complaint with all the agencies about this and tell them, look, you're in violation. There are a couple agencies I could file the complaint with. I don't remember them all at the top of my head, but number one for sure, it's the lender. It's called a RESPA Act. I don't know what the acronym stands for. I just briefly touched on it yesterday. But it basically says, it mandates lenders a designated time to remove the lender-placed insurance if the person can provide coverage. That's there to protect the person, the consumer, just so the banks and the insurance companies don't take advantage of people. You know, and then the bank is not really following those guidelines, which is a huge problem for me too as well. So I'm going to push this one all the way home. I'm going to uncover every problem. I'm going to document it because I don't think anybody should be going through this. It's not right. It's not fair. It's costing us thousands and thousands of dollars. And because all of this has happened, it's artificially distressed the property. The ability to take care of the tenants, the ability to take care of the property, the ability to pay people, pay contractors, pay maintenance, pay management. It distresses everything because of this default and this lack of oversight, this lack of following the guidelines and doing things the right way. It's not being done properly. It's not. And it needs to be resolved. It needs to be brought to light so that everybody else that's dealing with this, all these other owners that are dealing with the same nightmare, don't have to go through this. You know, because this wastes tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is what causes a lot of problems. This is the corruption, because these properties go underwater and then their partners, their buddies pick it up on pennies on the dollar.